Good morning, everyone. This morning I will explain you the work about air, about wind. So it's the fourth work of the sequence of 4 paintings. The first 4 I'm showing you of my previous work, like what I did before. And with these works I start to explain my story and how the paintings are created. So this one I also started in 2015, and I started with painting these computer images. So I was investigating pixels and how well I could paint pixels. I don't know, I found it back then I found it very fascinating to work through the internet and like to connect with all this, the whole world. You could connect very easily and see all these images and like digital art, and I was kind of fascinated by that because back then for me it was kind of new, and it was like starting to really filter in the art world, like all this digital kind of installations and videos and but my reaction to that was okay. I want to paint, so I'm gonna try to paint that digital art, like de-digitalize digital art, or de-digitalize the pixels and try to bring them in our 3D world. And I worked a long time on them because back then it was not easy to do that, to paint that. I don't know how I would do it now. I also don't know if I would ever do it again because I'm working on like completely different kind of works. And but yeah, so this was the last one of that sequence. It's very colorful and it has a lot of green. And it reminds me of the element wind also because because of everything I have put on this painting. There in the corner there's butterflies, so they move with wind, with their wings. Here is it's my hand again, like pointing towards ignorance. In this case maybe my hand as the universe, but it's not really well painted, so it's more a suggestion. And then here there is a robot-like face. It was inspired on the digital work of a friend of mine. And here there's also a collage. It's a shell with something I created. I was making this video art as well, and it was kind of a UFO, like something extraterrestrial that I don't know. These images came up, like I also depicted myself as being from another planet, and I was just investigating how well I could create the images of not being from here or something like that. And there's stars, and there's this little green life force, squares. It's not squares, it's more shapes and very bright colors. And it's like, it feels for me like everything is floating in space, like this head and this image and the hand, and everything is just flowing or floating in space. And there we have the symbol of union and infinity. So the infinity of space as well. I really like the element wind. It's like the element of movement, the element of transformation, the element transformation, like it helps you to let go of the old as well. It suggests change. It's like when they're in the weather, when there's a lot of wind, that mostly is showing that the weather will change. Like the weather is changing, it will change. So it blows away all the leaves from the trees, or in springtime the wind is very windy, and then suddenly it gets warmer, and all the old branches of the tree can go away, and then everything can start to grow again. It's like this fresh air of new things coming, like the new coming, and yeah, the bringer of change. I would say like wind is a bringer of change, or the suggestion of change, of also the element of movement, of the sound, hearing, and yeah. My cat is making a lot of noise. She wants to come in, but she jumps on this one, and then everything falls, so it's not a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's more painting to experience, like maybe you can feel it, that it feels like wind and air, and because wind and air is very subtle, it's more subtle than the other elements, and it's like the vehicle for thoughts, the vehicle for beings, for the vehicle for growth, like the vehicle for transformation, the vehicle for ideas, the vehicle for, it's like the thing that comes before everything. And like if you want to make fire, you need air to make the fire bigger, or yeah. And yeah, that's maybe what I want to express with this painting. So I wish you all a very nice day, and I'm looking forward to see you again. And you can always comment or send me a message if you have some questions about something. So I'm working on a website, and I am trying out some things with Patreon as well, but I will keep you updated about all of this. And yeah, thank you.